There is a specific smell that many people associate with older adults. Sometimes described as musty, grassy, or faintly rancid. What makes it particularly frustrating is that it can persist, even when someone bathes regularly and washes their clothes carefully. If you have noticed this smell on yourself, or a loved one and felt confused or embarrassed about it, the first thing to understand is that this odor has nothing to do with poor hygiene. It is caused by a specific chemical compound, and getting rid of it requires a targeted approach that most standard cleaning routines simply do not address. Today I am going to explain exactly what causes it, and give you a precise, practical plan for eliminating it from the body and from fabric. The compound responsible for this odor was identified in a study published in 2001. It is called 2-nonenal, an unsaturated aldehyde that produces a distinctly greasy, grassy smell. Critically, 2-nonenal was detected only in adults aged 40 and older, never in younger subjects. The reason is straightforward chemistry. The skin's sebum contains omega-7 unsaturated fatty acids. In younger skin, antioxidant defenses are strong enough to prevent these fatty acids from oxidizing. As we age, skin antioxidant capacity declines, and these fatty acids begin breaking down through oxidative degradation. The byproduct is 2-nonenal, which accumulates on the skin surface, in pores, and in fabric, releasing a distinctive odor into the surrounding air. The reason regular soap fails to remove it completely is also chemical. 2-nonenal is a fat-soluble aldehyde. Standard soaps are designed to lift surface oils and water-soluble compounds, but they do not efficiently bind to or neutralize aldehyde molecules embedded in pores. Washing more frequently or more vigorously with conventional products does not solve the problem. The approach needs to be fundamentally different. The most effective substance for neutralizing 2-nonenal is tannin, the polyphenol compound found in persimmon fruit. Tannins chemically bind directly to 2-nonenal molecules, capturing and deactivating them, rather than simply washing them away. Research testing soap formulations containing persimmon polyphenols found statistically significant reductions in aging body odor compared to conventional soap. If you can find a body wash or soap containing persimmon extract, this is the single most targeted tool available. Green tea extract and other polyphenol-rich cleansers also show deodorizing activity against 2-nonenal in research settings, making them effective alternatives. For the shower itself, 3 principles matter most. First, identify the specific body zones where 2-nonenal concentrates. It is not evenly distributed across the entire body. The sebaceous glands are most dense in the upper body, and 2-nonenal accumulates most heavily behind the ears, along the back of the neck, in the armpits, across the upper back, and on the upper chest. These areas must receive focused, lathered cleaning with enough contact time, at least 20 to 30 seconds per zone, for the cleanser to work. Behind the ears is the most commonly missed area. The back of the neck is often assumed to be covered by shampoo runoff, but it needs direct attention with body wash. Second, use a tannin or polyphenol cleanser on these zones as described. Third, apply an unscented moisturizer immediately after drying, while the skin is still slightly damp. Dry, compromised skin accelerates lipid oxidation, speeding up 2-nonenal production. Consistent moisturizing helps slow this process from the outside. Now for laundry. 2-nonenal binds deeply into fabric. Fibers and standard detergent cycles are often insufficient to break that bond. This is why clothes and bedding can still smell after washing. The most effective approach combines 2 simple household ingredients used at separate stages of the wash cycle. Add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, about 30 grams, directly to the drum with your detergent. At the start of the wash, baking soda neutralizes and absorbs odor compounds embedded in fibers. Then, at the rinse cycle stage, add approximately 1 cup, around 200 to 250 milliliters, of white vinegar. Where you would normally add fabric softener, white vinegar is mildly acidic and neutralizes alkaline odor compounds, including 2-nonenal. The vinegar smell dissipates completely during drying and leaves no trace. Do not add both at the same time, as they will neutralize each other before either can do its job. For heavily affected items, a pre-soak of 30 to 60 minutes in water with dissolved baking soda before the main wash cycle significantly improves results. Fabric choice matters more than most people realize. Synthetic fabrics, including polyester and nylon, bind odor molecules tightly into their structure and release them stubbornly, even after washing. Natural fibers, specifically cotton, linen, and bamboo, absorb moisture rather than trapping it and do not hold odor compounds as aggressively. Switching sleepwear and underwear to natural fiber materials is one of the most practical long-term changes available, because these garments have the most contact with the skin during the hours when sebum production and 2-nonenal accumulation are highest. Pajamas and pillowcases should be washed at least twice per week. The pillowcase deserves particular attention because the neck, one of the highest concentration zones, rests on it for 7 or more hours every night. Reducing the rate at which 2-nonenal is produced in the first place is the other half of the solution. Since 2-nonenal forms through oxidative degradation of fatty acids, dietary antioxidants directly slow its production. Green tea is the most studied option. Its catechin polyphenols suppress lipid oxidation in skin tissue, with antioxidant activity estimated at roughly 200 times that of vitamin E and 100 times that of vitamin C. Drinking 2 to 3 cups of green tea daily has practical deodorizing effects that work from the inside. Blueberries, red grapes, broccoli, and spinach are all rich in polyphenols and support the same mechanism. Smoking accelerates oxidative stress dramatically throughout the skin and directly increases 2-nonenal production. Reducing or eliminating smoking is one of the highest impact changes available for anyone dealing with this odor. Regular aerobic exercise improves circulation, boosts skin metabolism, and naturally flushes sebum from pores through perspiration. Shower promptly after exercise and change clothing immediately to prevent accumulated odor from reabsorbing. Indoor environments also need attention. 2-nonenal disperses into the air and adsorbs onto walls, carpets, curtains, and upholstered furniture. Ventilate the home for at least 15 minutes twice daily. Wipe down walls, floors, and hard surfaces with a solution of equal parts white vinegar and water to neutralize surface-bound nonenal. Steam cleaning carpets and washing curtains regularly completes the environmental side of the strategy. Here is the 7-day plan. On days 1 and 2, adopt the targeted shower routine, with focused cleaning of the neck, ears, armpits, and upper back. Order or locate a persimmon or polyphenol-based body wash if possible. On day 3, strip and wash all bedding and pajamas using the baking soda and vinegar method. On day 4, evaluate fabric choices and begin transitioning sleepwear to cotton or linen. From day 5 onward, introduce 2 to 3 cups of green tea daily. On day 6, ventilate every room thoroughly and wipe surfaces with the vinegar solution. On day 7, make moisturizing after every shower a non-negotiable final step. This odor is not a reflection of hygiene failure. It is a predictable chemical process that comes with aging, and it responds reliably to the right approach. Apply these methods consistently, and most people begin noticing a real difference within 1 to 2 weeks. If this helped you, please share it with someone who needs it. A clear explanation and a practical plan are the best gift you can offer.